Let me throw some onions in there. Y'all know I'm missing this.
That's Tasha, that's Steph. Let's go ahead and fill in the rest. We gon' eat a little, drink a little. Our story time is the best. Have you LOL when you click play? No, this ain't no clickbait.
Yes. Woo! What's up, y'all? It's Tasha. I'm back with another solo. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the family. If you've been here before, welcome back. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you don't. Today, I have giant shrimp and green lip mussels for y'all. Of course, I got some potatoes, some sausage, and corn. And let's get into the video. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm just gonna start digging in, period. If I'm hungry, where goes Stephanie? Oh well, I don't even care. Oh, it's so good. I am starving today. I'm always starving, huh, y'all? Tasha, when you ain't hungry? I'm gonna try to get all the meat in this shrimp too. I know, ooh, I just got stuff all over the camera. I just got stuff on the camera, y'all. Oh well. I thought I would do green lip mussels since I don't ever do them for y'all. Yo, let me stop playing with y'all. Look at this mussel. You know what it is about mussels? The taste is fine. It's the texture. I don't know, it just gets me. But it's good though. Let me throw some onions in there. Y'all know I'm missing this. I mean, I've been missing this. I ain't gonna try to eat that because it always gets stuck in my teeth. Messes up my whole vibe. These sausages are for boiling crab. Okay. They're alright. But what, you brought some andouille sausage? If I said it wrong, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna have two topics today. Yeah, I'm gonna have two topics today, y'all. So bear with me. But I'm gonna eat a little bit. So good. So good. Our 200K celebration is coming up, y'all. We just, you know, I was gone for a minute, so. Whew, this gonna be hot. Whew. You have got to thank God for food this good. You gotta thank it for everything, but also for food this good. Yeah, I was watching Stephanie's video the other day, her solo. I like how she eats the shrimp out of the shell. All right, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a potato. I'm not gonna do a potato volcano. I'm just gonna eat some potatoes. Somebody like, no, you did not say you weren't gonna do a potato. Let me stop lying. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the volcano, y'all. Let me do it. Let me do it. Throw half a sausage. I don't have a spoon, so let me get a spoon. Let me throw this on top. Ooh, it's so hot. Oh my goodness. These mussels, I'm feeling them. I'm gonna get to the topic in a minute, y'all. I will say this though, we going to VidCon, right? If you guys don't know what VidCon is, it's a YouTuber thing, convention where you learn stuff, you meet other YouTubers, and I think other people come there too, viewers. I believe they're allowed to come too. So, my plan was, and still is, to wear shorts the whole time because it's supposed to be really hot. Why are my legs bit up? Because you know I went to Jamaica and got bit up by mosquitoes. And I'm not talking once. I counted 30 bites. No exaggeration. So my legs don't look healthy. I don't want anybody looking at me like, something wrong with her. Did y'all see Tosh Point Pro yesterday? I think it was yesterday or the day before with that big old alligator. If you haven't seen it, y'all gotta go see it. I'm grubbing, huh? I'm gonna start my topic. So one of them I don't have to read. I remember. 16-year-old girl has an 18-year-old boyfriend. And they love each other. So she basically said one thing led to another, and you know what they did. Now she's pregnant at 16, which I think is incredibly young. And like I said, I don't like to judge people, but she is asking for my opinion. It's too late to tell her, oh, you too young for this and that. She's already pregnant. So let's not do that. Let's not tell her what she shouldn't have been doing, because she already did it. Basically, her boyfriend and her want to keep the baby, and her boyfriend is telling her to tell her mother. And she's afraid to tell her mom. And she asked me what she should do. Very simple. You need to tell your mom. And I want everybody else in the comments to, you know, go ahead and help her out with that. Now, she said she's afraid to tell her mom. But the thing is, I guess because she feels like her mom's going to be mad, but there's nothing you can do about it. You're already pregnant. And if you're keeping it, your mom going to find out. Your mom's going to find out. Trust me. And I went to her Instagram and looked at her, and she's very slim. So she's already 3 months pregnant right now. You need to tell your mom because, number one, you need prenatal care. If you don't tell your mom, you're probably not going to be getting prenatal care, and then, you know, complications with your baby could arise that you don't know about if you don't get prenatal care. And also with prenatal care, you know, you can start taking prenatal vitamins and eating correctly, so you have a healthy baby. Pray for you and your baby and your boyfriend, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, healthy baby. I will say this. Be safe from now going forward, because babies are not easy, and babies are hard on relationships, especially when you have a hard time taking care of them, whether you're an adult or a child. Next topic. I'm trying to remember, but I don't think I can. Ooh, that looks good, y'all. Next topic real quick before I start eating again. I recently asked my boyfriend for his Snapchat password and he denied me. Every time I ask, he never posts me or posts anything about me. When I'm with him, his phone is always hostage. I'm sorry, when I'm with him, he's always hostage over his phone. What do I do? Then she says, it's different with Facebook because Facebook, he has no problem posting me or sharing stuff about me, anything. It's just Snapchat. Every time I ask, he says no. I trust him at all, but that made me give a little less trust for him because if I ask for a password, you shouldn't have no problem giving it to me. And he never posts me on Snapchat, never. Okay. So that would make me a little concerned. And no, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you. You said that you asked him for his password. And you're asking him constantly, I guess, for his password. And you're asking him to post you. You can't do that. He has the right to his privacy. And he has the right to not give you his password to every single thing. You're already on his Facebook. Why do you need to be on his Snapchat? You said you trust him, but you don't. If you trusted him, you wouldn't be asking him for a Snapchat password. Me personally, there's some things that Stephanie like I don't have access to everything of hers. I mean, if I asked for it, I'm sure she would give it to me, and we're married. But I don't need it because I'm not concerned about it. I mean, I remember the other day, I needed to check her email I was out and she was busy. So I needed to, I don't like these things. Wait a minute, y'all. I don't like, I'm just not gonna eat you. I needed to check her email because she was too busy to check it. It was some business that we needed to take care of. So I had to call her and ask her for her password. She gave it to me, no problem, of course. But if she didn't know I had that business, I'm sure she would have been maybe a tiny bit been like, I wonder why she wants my password. Does she not trust me about something? And what is it? We would probably have to have a discussion. If you don't trust him, you don't need to be with him. That's kind of it. I want you guys to give her your opinion as well. Because I know that somebody else might say, oh, he's cheating on you because he won't give you the password. And maybe he should give you the password. I don't know if he should or shouldn't. But in my opinion, how I live my life, if you ask me for my password, I'm gonna feel some kind of way. Not with my wife necessarily, but like when these kids, I can't remember how old she said she was, but sounds young. So I definitely don't think a young boy, a young man, whatever, needs to be giving all of his information to something. You can't be like that. Nobody wants a insecure girlfriend. I'm sorry. Now, if you feel like he's doing something, then I don't know what to tell you about that. Maybe you need to leave or do some investigating. I don't think it's right to investigate, but you want access to his stuff. So something ain't right with him or you. And I'm not judging. I mean, It is what it is, but that situation is not cool. I'm sure it doesn't make you happy to feel like he may be doing something, or that's basically what it is. You don't trust him. You feel like he's either flirting with somebody on Snapchat or messing around with some girls on Snapchat. And he very well may be. I don't know completely how Snapchat works. I don't know if you could just meet random people that you don't know. You know, he could be talking to somebody. Yeah, I mean, he could be talking to somebody. I'll say just come to him straight up and ask him. He's probably gonna lie if he is, you know. Especially if he still wants to be with you, but I mean, I don't know. I can't really say what you should do. Muscles are really ugly. Really ugly. Yeah, I ate almost everything, y'all. Yeah, I know them potatoes are sitting there, but you know what? I wasn't trying to get full. I knew if I ate the potatoes, I won't be able to eat all this. I have like 8 shrimp, a pound of mussels. Oh, it's not, I didn't even eat the whole pound. They're still over there. Good. Guess what I'm about to go do, y'all? Drink a gallon of water and nothing else. About to go play my PlayStation. I'll never play for longer than 20 minutes, except for one game. I'm over here sweating. My hair is messed up, y'all, so don't judge me. Whew, I'm hot. Whew. All right, y'all. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think. Excuse me, we have a vlog channel, Steph and Tasha Vlogs. The link is in the description below. Set your notifications to all so you can be reminded of every upload, live stream, and premiere. Till next time, only good vibes, baby. Peace.